affect my vision? No, not at all. I wear them sometimes, sometimes I don't. It's just sunny today, so I'm wearing them. It'll be nighttime at that point when I do the walk.
Good. Just 1 second, go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead and back.
What made me think about doing it?
What made me think about doing this? Well, I guess I'm crazy. The first time I visited the falls, I was 6 years old. I was with my parents, and we come from 7 generations of wire walking in over 200 years. And I remember looking over the falls and thinking, how amazing would it be to walk a tightrope from one side to the other. Little did I know that I would be the first person in the world to actually do it about 27 years later. So that's where it all began. I also have permits to be the first person in the world to walk across the Grand Canyon at the time. A balancing pole weighs between 35 and 50 pounds, and I've tried 3 different ones. The one today was about 35 pounds.
You did walk across the gate?
No, I have permits to walk across the gate.
What are the objects on the end of the pole?
Objects on the end of the pole, it depends on which objects you're talking about. There's cameras on the ends often. Today it was just, we take the weightage, so changing the weights.
Squimish before you start.
Do I get squimish before I start? No, I don't get squimish. I get excited. There's a lot of excitement built up into me, and that's the problem. That's why I'm never late, because I want to get on that wire as quick as possible to make it across to the other side. I'd go out. I'd love to do it today if I had the opportunity.
When you first started to train as a young boy, did you walk without the balancing pole and then add it later on?
No, the balancing pole is an extension of our arms. So I do some stuff without a balancing pole and some stuff with. But in our family and our history, a lot of the wire walking that we do involves pyramids and layers. We always use a balancing pole for that as well.
Do you have any superstitions, like a pair of lucky socks that you wear every single time?
No superstitions at all. The wind testing's going to happen later today, around 3:30, and my son, it's really up to him whether he wants to carry on the tradition or not. As you can see, he's learned how to walk the wire and very comfortable in front of an audience and on the wire, but we'll let him make that decision. Do I ever look down? That's a good question. All the time. I do look down, and I look at my surroundings as well. It's a misconception that wire walkers don't look down. Am I afraid of falling? No, but I respect what I do. That's why I train very hard in this setting, so that I know when I get over there, I'm very comfortable. It's mostly a mental game at this point.
I noticed in this picture, it's a little different than the picture that was in the paper. In the paper, you had a strap attached to the pole and
Yes.
the back. Is that when it's high winds?
No, it just helps me on a long walk. It takes some of the weight off my forearms. It's important that I keep my wrist low the entire time. That helps alleviate some of that pressure over a duration of time. Take 2 more questions.
Do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ?
Absolutely, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Excuse me? I have 3 children, and all of them support what I do very much so. Again, it's what they know, it's what they've seen their entire lives, and it's normal to them. 7 generations in 200 years, people say, are you crazy? Well, I think you're crazy because you don't walk a wire. I started walking wire at the age of 2.
How much more difficult is it to walk backwards?
How much more difficult is it to walk backwards than forwards? It's all part of the training, something I've done for a long time. So, of course, I can't see behind me. It's important that I focus on that wire, but it's not a whole lot more difficult. Last question up there. What do I think about? I try to stay very focused on the wire. That's what's very important. One of the challenges of doing this my entire life is I become complacent. And I'm so used to being on the wire that I'll start thinking about what's for dinner or something else. And it's very important that I keep my mind extremely focused on that wire. Did one of my relatives die? Yes, actually 3 of my relatives died on the wire. First in 1962, they were performing a 7-person pyramid in Detroit, Michigan. And during that pyramid, the front man lost his balance and 2 of them fell to their death and my uncle was paralyzed. And then in 1978, my great-grandfather was walking between 2 buildings in San Juan, Puerto Rico when he lost his balance. He was 73 years old, he had a double hernia and an injured collarbone, and just didn't have the strength to hold on. He did what all of us are taught, sit down on the wire and grab on. But the truth is he was at an age where he probably should have retired a little earlier. One of the challenges is we have passion, we love what we do. He always said life is on the wire and everything else is just waiting, and that's very true for us. So it's hard for all of us to give this up, but there's a point where we do have to make that call.
We're thrilled that you're here.
Thank you so much. I'll sign autographs in just a second.